Mike Shirkey, the Republican Majority Leader of Michigan's state Senate, falsely asserted to constituents that last month's riot in the U.S. Capitol building was pre-arranged and was not driven by former President Donald Trump's supporters, making him the latest Republican to cast doubt about the origins of the deadly riots. But after his comments were made public Tuesday, Shirkey issued an apology. "That wasn't Trump people," Shirkey said at the meeting, which was organized amid an effort by local GOP leaders to censure Shirkey for being insufficiently conservative. "That's been a hoax from day one. That was all pre-arranged." Last week, Shirkey offered some sympathy for the Capitol rioters but didn't appear to suggest they were part of an elaborate hoax. He told the New York Times the rioters likely felt oppressed by their government and, while he cannot endorse their actions, he can understand where they come from. Shirkey isn't the first Republican to cast doubt on whether Trump supporters were behind last month's riot. Conspiratorial freshman Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene (R-Ga), Representative Matt Gaetz (R-Florida), and former Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani have all wondered aloud whether the riots were part of a shadowy, nefarious attempt to embarrass or otherwise harm Republicans. In reality, there is no evidence for this theory. Hundreds of people were arrested following the riots, and while their beliefs and level of planning varied, the vast majority of those with discernible political ideologies were vocal supporters of Trump who hoped to prevent Congress from certifying President Joe Biden's win. Shirkey met with Trump at the White House last November, a meeting that coincided with Trump's unsuccessful efforts to pressure swing state legislators into overturning Biden's electoral wins. Despite Trump's baseless claims of widespread voter fraud, Shirkey said in last week's secretly recorded meeting that he didn't believe Michigan's election was fraudulent. Marjorie Taylor Greene claims Capitol rioters weren't pro-Trump days after denying conspiracy theories. Forbes. Shirkey falsely claims U.S. Capitol attack was staged, not carried out by Trump supporters. Detroit Free Press.